Wait till your mama. Wagwan. PhenomPolo here, Chronicles of a Player.com. Now, I have some stuff to tell you all about Chronicles, but let me get down to the meat of the matter. Because this would probably be one of the most looked at blogs since I started to do this at the start of 2012. I'll tell you why. Because this is the official statement from me, the PhenomPolo, that I don't want anyone to blur, stray, add on, minus from what was said, because we are trained Begonians and that's what we do. We add people's story, we take away from people's story and make it sound more exciting to suit whoever's needs. Right now, this is the official statement from me. As of 12 midnight, 11:59 I should say, p.m. on the 29th of February 2012, I will be resigning from the BoomChampions 94.1 FM. I know, big news. I will though, from 12 a.m. on the 1st of March 2012, be starting up my contract on the Street 919 FM, continuing with chroniclesofaplayer.com. I will be going with the show. The show will be moving with me to the new radio station. Now, let me break down a lot of things here quickly because I know a lot of people will have a lot to say and they will put it in their own words. Alright? First things first, I wasn't going to move. I had no intentions of moving from the BoomChampions. Otherwise, I would have done it a while ago. So for those of you who are saying that I was always going to go, I had no intentions of going. I was rather pleased with the deal that was given to me by the management team in 94.1. You know, I mean, much love going out to Simba, Larry, Karen, Baker, Uncle G. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the deal that was given to me, this wrongs, is way better than what I have right now. And I mean, it's not something that I'm opposed to. You know what I mean? I'm not afraid to start over because those of you who know anything about me know I came from one of the poorest households in the country, one of the literal poorest households in the country. So it ain't nothing but a word for me to start over somewhere else. Um, I'm saying at the end of the day, look at it like this: if you are working for a castle for 5 cents an hour and KFC calls you for $1 an hour, what are you going to do? I mean, I might love our castle fries and chicken that taste, and maybe you'll get, and I mean, you could eat a free meal there. But even if you don't like KFC, which I'm not saying I don't, to the new radio station, I'm saying it's about the dollars and cents that it should come down to. You know, I mean, this year I would like to buy my house. You know, I mean, this year I would like to buy another vehicle. This year I would like to improve my business. You know what I mean? So it comes down to the dollar and cents. I mean, my son is getting bigger. This year my son starts school. Um, so, you know, there is another set of money I have to put out. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it comes down to dollars and cents. It's basic need. The country in, I mean, the economy in a mess all over the world. So if I am getting a chance to make more money, obviously I'm going to do that. Now, another reason why I need more money is for chroniclesofaplayer.com. It is my show, and the radio station will not be picking up the bills for anything I do on the show. I mean, I kept saying and leaking that two of the things new with the show will be parental tests and lie detector tests. Now these things are not cheap. For anyone that knows anything knows it's not cheap. And as far as I know, I've been checking and no one is willing to do it for free for entertainment value. You understand? So until I can get some sponsors on board, I need to pay for it out of my pocket. Like I said, it's not cheap. So I need to be able to, you know what I mean, put that together and see what comes out of it. But I will be doing that out of my pocket. So, I mean, dollars and cents again. It makes everything happen without dollars and cents. I mean, the show ain't going further than where it is right now. Now, let me let you all know, within all the new additions, we still must have the sexual education. And I mean, we will give you everything you're accustomed to: relaxation, laughter. And I mean, you're going to piss off some people too, as normal. You're going to get the raw mouth polo, and of course, the new host, you all will, we will see what they're working with, what they have. You know what I mean? Like I said, it comes down to dollars and cents, and that's the most I can say. Something I was brought to my attention when I was checking with the elders, something I didn't even think about. And, when considering my options here in Trinidad, I don't like to consider options in America. And something that was brought to me is really and truly true, which was Ian Allen. Everyone knows Ian Allen. He was always on doing the crime watch until he got to the new station where he is now, and then his audience grew, and he has become the man he is today, known all over Trinidad and Tobago. Meaning, I'm not saying that my audience will not grow. I really hope it would grow because it is my job to make sure it grows. Because obviously, they're not giving me any kind of money to come and sit down and not get numbers in. But with movement comes progress, and this is one of the progressions, I should say. I hope that I make. Maybe it's the right decision, maybe it's not, but for me right now, I'm not afraid to go at it. I'm definitely not afraid at all. Now let me make it clear though that I am not asking anyone at all, any boomaholic, to stop being a boomaholic and become loyal to the streets. Now let's be real here for a second. No one, no one listens to one radio station in Trinidad and Tobago at all. Let me say it again. No one listens to one radio station religiously in Trinidad and Tobago at all. Even the Indian stations, I know people who switch. Urban stations, people switch. This is what it is. Now, I am just asking for those of you to move with me, come across. I'm not saying stop listening to the Boom Champions, diss the Boom Champions, stop going on the live stream. I'm not saying any of that because I have so much respect for the Boom, the brand, and for the people that work there. Let me say thank you one time. Can't remember if I said it already, but thank you to Simba, Lambies, Larry Lumsden, Karen, Baker, Uncle G. I mean, those are some of the people in charge there, and they've made it comfortable for me. They've given me, my freedom, my creativity. Gonzo, also who's head of production, who, is make sure when I need things done that it was always done for chroniclesofaplayer.com. And I appreciate it. I will never, never diss the Boom Champions, as I will never diss another organization. Boom Champions is what I helped start. I was there from day one, from inception, when there are not much people who were on the air at day one. They are now, eh? And all the Mike Jones and the Scotchies, and you could even call the new bloods, the bases, and you could call names. They were not there from day one like I am. But they are the team now. And even the new bloods who are there, all the young bloods who just jumped in Boom Champions in the last few months. This is your chance to go forward, take what we've built and build it harder. It's just my turn to move on to a different pasture. I have done Boom Champions. I've reached my plateau in the Boom Champions, and it's time for me to, go across to the street right now where I've given so much more freedom and power to flex with my show, which is flexing for you, chroniclesofaplayer.com. So, it's a wide-based, broad thinking I got and came about with that, got me to this point of saying, well, yes, I'm ready to make the move, and what's going on with it. Um, and there's something that, you know, someone asked me if um, anyone could take the 9 to 12 shift and do what I did with it, or if I could go over there and take the 9 to 12 shift and do what they were doing with it. And really and truly, I don't care about being put up to anyone's standard or anyone being put up to my standard, because one of the greatest men of all time, I believe it was Conrad, I forgot his name, Conrad West, I believe, said, if you compare yourself to others, you will always be vain and bitter, for they will always be better and worse than you. Think about it. And it's true. They will always be better than you, and they will always be worse than you. And if your ego tells you you are the best, you have nowhere to go. You have nowhere to go. So at the end of the day, this is the official statement. You all heard why I left BoomChampions. No bad mind, no malice, and I hope at the end of the day, the fellas and them, it's still a cool scene. I will never get into the mudslinging. I've never been for that, and I expect that, everybody respect the decision, because at the end of the day, we doing what we had to do to live out here. Better than picking up a gun and robbing people and this kind of thing. So I actually support now PhenomPolo from the street 919 FM. Representing strong, and I hope you will represent with me as we move on to the new season of Chronicles of a Player.com. March the 5th, still everything still stands, just a new radio station. That's all it is. Just switching a dial to 919 FM as of midnight on the 1st of March 2012. Once again, thank you for watching the blogs. And I still have to get two of your questions in, because I I got two questions here. So enough about me resigning from BoomChampions and now part of the Street 919 FM. It will be updated on chroniclesofaplayer.com, on my fan page. It will be updated everywhere. So this blog is just to put the information out there, the correct information, the right information, right? Word to your mama. Now we could write up that and get to the blog now. A fella here, he asked me, he said, Polo, I went to sleep. No, not that one. Where is it? Right. I'm thinking about marrying a woman, but we are constantly fighting as we get closer to the date. What do you think about marriage? You see, a lot of people are shocked when I say this, and I've said it a million times. So those of you listening to chroniclesofaplayer.com know what I'm going to say. I am for marriage. I think marriage is a beautiful thing, but I'm saying marriage is for life. If I get married, it's for life. Things could not be working out, but it's for life. I'm only going to get married once. The only way out of a marriage is for me to die or for the girl to die. I'm saying I take marriage serious. I will never sex a woman that is married under any circumstance, and I cannot promote anyone married cheating for whatever reason. Cheating, I said, for those of you who come together and you'll speak about it and have that kind of relationship, that kind of marriage, strength and powers be unto you. But while while doing some research, I found a quote from Albert Einstein that I thought was so perfect for this, right? He said, women marry men hoping they will change, and men marry women hoping that they will not. So each is inevitably disappointed. That is some serious shit. Yeah, men marry women hoping that they will never change, and women marry men hoping that they will change. So at the end, it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? So marriage to me, nice thing, good to go, but you have to know where you're going with this shit. One more question that I got here. Where is it? My wife, well, you know, people say wife. My girlfriend embarrassed me in front of my friends the other day. You know what I mean? How should I deal with it? Should I stay angry for a while? Now, I know about you, but for most people, embarrassing me in public, I don't care if it's friends or strangers, embarrassing me in public on the whole is war. Serious war. Are you ready for the war? You know what I mean? I cannot tolerate it at all. I will not embarrass my girlfriend. Even if I'm pissed, I'll hold my tongue and deal with it when I reach home in the car. You know what I mean? Deal with it. You know what I mean? But I don't think it should be happening at all. In terms of the kind of things your partner talk about, there should be some things that happen in the relationship that you all should never speak about outside of the relationship. When an angry relationship done or whatever, you all should never speak about. It have some things that not supposed to be said at all, at all. But that's another topic for another day. Yours truly, the PhenomPolo, now of the street 919 FM, starting officially March the 5th from 9 p.m. Chronicles of a Player.com. New host, new show, new radio station, new season. We bad. Trust me when I tell you that. Hey, roll with me. I wouldn't disappoint you. I'm telling you. I give them a word, I wouldn't disappoint you. Oh gosh. If I disappoint you, call me personally and we go talk. Or yeah, mom, BB, we go talk. You see it? You see it? Later, man. Gotta jump up.